You've probably heard someone say, that snake is super poisonous, or watch out, that spider's venomous. But here's a question. Is there actually a difference between venom and poison, or are they just two ways of saying, don't touch that? The truth is, confusing the two isn't just a word game. It's a mix-up with life or death consequences in the animal kingdom. In this video, we're diving fang first into the sharp, slimy, and stunning world of nature's deadliest creatures. From the ocean's stealthy assassins to neon-colored forest killers, we're not just going to clear up the venom versus poison confusion, we're going to crown the deadliest of them all. Let's start with the basics. Venom versus poison. Venom and poison are both toxic substances, but how they're delivered makes all the difference. Venom is injected. It's an active form of attack. Think fangs, stingers, spines. Venomous animals need to bite, sting, or jab you to get their toxins into your body. Classic venomous suspects include snakes, spiders, scorpions, and even some fish. Poison, on the other hand, is passive. It's absorbed or ingested. You don't get poisoned because something attacked you. You get poisoned because you touched it, licked it, or even just got too close. Poisonous creatures might not even bite or sting at all. They're just dangerous. Some of the most toxic animals on the planet don't move much or fight back. They just dare you to make the first mistake. So, bite you equals venomous. You bite it, poisonous. Simple, sure, but nature's about to make things very, very complicated. Let's meet the world's most venomous creatures. Armed with precision tools of pain, paralysis, and sometimes instant death. First up, the box jellyfish, the ocean's silent killer. Float gently into a tropical ocean off Australia and you might meet one of the most dangerous animals on Earth, the box jellyfish. Its translucent body looks harmless, almost beautiful, but those delicate-looking tentacles pack a venom so powerful it can stop a human heart in minutes. Each tentacle is lined with thousands of microscopic harpoons, called nematocysts, that fire on contact, injecting venom that attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin all at once. Swimmers who survive this sting often say it's the most excruciating pain they've ever felt, followed by long-lasting scars and fear of ever entering the ocean again. And yes, there is an anti-venom, but you'd better get to the hospital fast. And speaking of deadly surprises, think snails are slow and harmless? Think again. Meet the geography cone snail, one of the most venomous creatures in the sea. Found in coral reefs from the Indian to the Pacific Ocean, this snail doesn't chase prey, it ambushes it. Armed with a harpoon-like tooth called a radula, it shoots a venom cocktail so complex that scientists call it an insulin shock. The venom contains toxins that paralyze, numb, and drop blood sugar levels instantly. There's no anti-venom, and while human deaths are rare, mostly because we don't usually go poking deadly sea snails, victims have reportedly died within hours. Moral of the story, if a pretty seashell looks too perfect, maybe let it stay where it is. Nicknamed the fierce snake, the inland taipan of Australia is often considered the world's most venomous snake. A single bite contains enough neurotoxin to kill around 100 humans. The venom attacks the nervous system, stops blood from clotting, and can cause internal bleeding and organ failure within 45 minutes. The only reason you haven't heard of more taipan-related deaths, they're shy, reclusive, and live far from populated areas. Basically, they're deadly, but polite about it. Now let's slither into the other camp, poisonous creatures. These animals don't need to inject toxins, they just are toxic. And if you try to eat them or even touch them, you might regret it instantly or permanently. If you're looking for the most poisonous creature on Earth, you won't find it roaring in the jungle. You'll find it preached quietly on a leaf in Colombia. The golden poison dart frog is tiny, barely the size of a paperclip, and brilliant yellow, like a caution sign made by nature. This little amphibian stores enough bacteriotoxin in its skin to kill 10 grown men. Indigenous tribes once used its skin to poison blow darts for hunting, hence the name. What's wild is that these frogs don't produce the toxin themselves. They accumulate it from the insects they eat in the wild. Frogs raised in captivity without their toxic diet are harmless. Translation, you are what you eat, especially if you're a frog made of death. Turns out, Birds can be just as toxic as frogs. Meet the hooded pitahui, a flashy little songbird from New Guinea that's more dangerous than it looks. It doesn't make its own toxins, it gets them from munching on certain beetles. But the result? A bird so poisonous that touching it can make your skin tingle or go numb. And if you were thinking of taking a bite, think again. This bird's basically flying around and saying, "I'm spicy," in the worst possible way. Turning up the heat even more, have you ever heard of fugu? The deadly delicacy served in high-end Japanese restaurants? That's pufferfish. It contains tetrodotoxin, a potent neurotoxin that can cause paralysis and death. Chefs need special licenses to prepare it, and even then, accidents happen. There's no cure for tetrodotoxin poisoning. You just have to ride it out and hope your respiratory system doesn't shut down. The toxin is 1,200 times more potent than cyanide, and you're paying extra to risk it. Venomous versus poisonous. Can you be both? Here's where things get even more fascinating. Some animals are both venomous and poisonous. Take the blue-ringed octopus, for example. This tiny sea creature flashes electric blue rings when threatened and carries a venom so strong it can kill a human in minutes. But it's also poisonous to eat, thanks to the same tetrodotoxin found in pufferfish. So if you touch it, it can bite. If you eat it, well, why would you do that? There are also species of frogs and lizards with both poisonous skin and venomous bites. Nature doesn't always color inside the lines. So which animal takes the crown for deadliest? It depends on how you define deadly. The inland taipan has the most toxic venom drop for drop, but rarely kills because it avoids humans. The box jellyfish kills people every year, fast. The golden poison frog can kill on contact, but only if you handle or ingest it. And the cone snail, it's small, silent, and has no anti-venom. If we're talking most human deaths, surprisingly the title goes to the mosquito. Not venomous, not poisonous, but a disease vector that spreads malaria, dengue, and other infections that kill hundreds of thousands of people each year. Tiny, annoying, lethal. But if we're limiting the list to animals that actively kill using venom or poison, the box jellyfish and golden poison dart frogs are top contenders. One swims, one hops, both say, "Touch me and you're toast." Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another fact from Mega Fact Attack. Until next time, stay curious and maybe leave that glowing frog alone.